Hey y'all, how y'all doing? This is Robnee44. Waiting for my partner to come in as Uncle Lad. We are happy to be back for a another show. We are pressing towards that 1 million, y'all, for the channel. So we hoping everything will go well. Once again, I'm just waiting for my boy to come through. In the meantime, while I wait for the big homie to come through, I want to tell y'all, I want to give a shout out to my boy, um, my other homie, Teddy Rose. He's doing his thing, y'all. Him and his group, they are having EP that's dropping, a 6-song EP that's dropping. They out of Sacktown doing their thing. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this, what I have here, but that is, sometimes technical difficulties. But that is the EP here. Bring it back up. It's going to be called the Connoisseurs. It is dropping. It is on 420, and that's not by mistake. These dudes are fire. My boy Teddy Rose. Here's his Instagram. You go check him out. Find out details where you can get it. Also, I'll be bringing up something on mine as well. Uh, my Instagram, my YouTube, and other things. I want to promote my brother doing his thing. The Connoisseurs is going down. Teddy Rose at 916. Go check him out, y'all. Go check him out. Once again, it's dropping on 420. So you already know, right? So, anyways, I'm waiting for my big homie to come in, Uncle Lad. We have some things we want to talk about and some things we want to discuss. So, hopefully we can get him in here soon. In the meantime, I just want to thank all of y'all who have helped push my channel, getting me to a certain place. I really am grateful for everything that you guys have done for me, for us on this channel. So hopefully we can keep moving in a good positive direction. And so I'm just gonna keep moving forward and doing what I have to do, and see what we can do. So let me see if I can get my brother in here. I hope you all are enjoying the videos that we're trying to put out and all the things we're trying to do uh, on this channel, because, like I said, it's very uh, you know, hard sometimes when you try to, get something out and do things, and sometimes you have obstacles, but that's okay though. When you love what you're doing, which I do, I love doing what I'm doing, and it's just very satisfying to me. So I thank y'all. I'm so grateful for what y'all have done, and what you do. So give me 1 second. Let me see if I can get my brother in here. Sometimes you have technical difficulties, so. I can see you, Dub. Can you hear me?
So, what's going on, my brother?
You know, man, some technical difficulties, but I'm glad to see you, my brother.
It's all good. It's all good. How you been, Mike?
You know, just living and loving, trying to do my thing. What about you, my brother?
Oh man, I'm trying to do my best, man. Just being humble. Definitely trying not to stumble or fumble or
Come
take
on.
all the bag these days nowadays. So,
Oh, good. Come on, bro. I'm trying to do the same. I'm trying to do the same. Hey, man, I know that we wanted to talk about a variety of topics. I just want to start with some shots if we can, man. Anybody out there you want to show some love to? Let's do this.
oh man, just the normal, man. I'm not gonna go too deep, man, but I'm gonna say, all blessings to the friends, the families, the good people that's following the program, and to the foes, the clowns out there. I appreciate everybody, man. So love and
Hey,
respect to you all.
right. Hey, and you know what? Even the hate, bro, because like I said, the hate is fuel. To be honest,
Yeah,
bro, it's fertilizer. You know what I mean?
yes, it
I
is.
I just want to, because I started the show and thanking some people. My boy Teddy Rose doing their thing, 916. They got a little EP coming out on 420. Go check them out. They out of Sacktown, y'all. Don't forget them brothers. Also wanted to show some love to, I think we both would, to SUGA-T, man, who gave me and
Oh,
Lad a
yes,
shout out. And
yeah.
I'm grateful for her, man. I can honestly say that's my girl. She good people's, and I want to show some love to Mr. Scully from Snowfall. If you've seen it, DeAundre Bonds. Thank you, brother, for sending me this shirt. I told you I'd promote it and show it, bro. And there it is. Y'all want your own? Go to IG. Just inbox the brother, man. He's a really good brother, down to earth brother who's always showing me love, and I don't know what to say. I'm just grateful for the brother, man. And
Oh, I
also,
appreciate it.
yes, and Chili from TLC, I want to show her some love too. Always being, a good person, a good woman of God, and we already know she's a superstar and fine. So, anyways, yeah, I just wanted to do that, man. Show some people some love, and I got some questions for my brother here. For sure, for sure. I know you had some things you wanted to talk about. Some gentlemen on the internet,
Yeah,
Raider.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Tell me a little
yeah.
bit about him, lad. What's going on with that?
Okay, okay, for sure. We're gonna get into that, but definitely let me give a salute and some love to the Bay Area Queen, man, SUGA-T.
For sure.
Definitely appreciate you, Queen, for speaking on what me and Mr. Robnee44 be trying to do, and we appreciate all your support and we send our love, our love to you, and keep doing your thing, Queen.
And she'll be actually sending us some stuff from her and her brother E40. They got a company called. I wanted to give a shout out about that as well. The Sprinkle Me line, y'all. They got everything. They got masks. They got hats. They got everything you can save. So me and Lad, hopefully, we'll be sporting some of that as well, showing her some love in that way as well.
Oh yeah, love to get sprinkled, man. Sprinkle me. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay. And she got a new video out. Go check her out, y'all. That's my girl. She
For
good
sure,
people.
for sure, for sure. So, what you want to do? You want to get into it, man? You want me to kind of speak on this? I
Yeah,
kind of
let's.
got some thoughts on this guy, man.
Yes, I knew you was when we talked, just undercover. We was talking not undercover, but when we was off face, you said, "Man, I gotta get at this cat, Rob." And I'm like, you know
Yeah,
what? Hey, let's get at him, Al. Let's get at
yeah,
him.
yeah. And it's not personal. It's not
Mm,
personal at all. I got nothing against this guy. I never met him in person.
right.
I actually did follow him at one time. I enjoyed his content. But I think he went left. But he does what he doing. Maybe he's doing it to get supporters and to rile up the base. If y'all
Yeah,
don't know, it's this space right here. I don't know if he's trying to do that, but whatever it is, and I wish him the best. But I definitely want to get at his neck for a little bit, if you don't mind, sir.
for sure.
Okay, so look at here, man. Some of you guys may know this dude. Some of you guys may follow him. As you can see, I'm a diehard Raiders fan. He's a Raider content creator. Uh, as I say, I respect his hustle. He's doing what he do. I just don't like the flip in my mind that he or the narrative that he's been portraying about the nation. And I'm just gonna put his name out there. So if y'all know him, you could tag him in this. You know what I'm saying? Go check him out if you wanted to say I'm not hating on the man's program, but I think he's dividing the nation even more. And
Oh wow.
his name is Wi-Fi Willie. Okay. Now look at here, Wi-Fi. I used to follow you. I done commented on a couple of your videos that I watched. A couple times I was like, I can't tell you what to do because it's not my job. But a couple times I was like, come on, man, stop it, man. You know what I'm saying? You're being ridiculous. And here's how it started. So we all know that the Raiders got divided when they benched Derek Carr. You got the Kardashians out there who was strictly about Carr, which I'm not mad at you guys. And when I say Kardashians, not the ladies with the K, this is with the C.
Yeah.
Derek Carr, Kardashians.
Yeah.
He was on the team for 9 seasons. Nothing but love for the man. Seems like a great dude. I don't know him personally, but he carried himself off the field and on the field with some dignity, and that was definitely needed during the last 9 years with the Raiders.
Yes,
so
sir.
I got nothing against Derek Carr. But when he got benched, the nation got divided a little bit, right? Because you had the Carr fans who looked at him over the shield, over the team itself. And then you had the Raider fans who was more about the team than the individual.
Right.
Well, this clown decided to stir the pot, right? So he gets on promotion on his video. He has some followers, and he gets on this tangent about how the Raiders was doing Carr wrong, right? Realizing this is a business, right? They done put over $200 million in this man's pocket to feed his family, generational wealth. So you can't be done wrong when someone's giving you $200+ million in 9 years. See what I'm saying? That's physical. That's just impossible. You're not getting done wrong, right? But he got on, continued to stir the pot on how the Raiders disrespected him, how pretty much we should all rally around him and support him and not support the brand, not support the shield, right? To me, that's not a true Raider fan. Okay, so he already had me feeling some type of way when he went with that. So I'm like, okay, come on, Wi-Fi, man, stop it, man. You're a grown man, dude. You're not as old as me, because you could see I'm old and dusty. I'm damn near old as dirt. Well, dirt's been around longer than me, and when I go, I'm going under the dirt, but that's a different story.
Yeah. Boy, you crazy.
But my point was, come on, dude. You know what I'm saying? We all see what it was, man. This is a business. The man gonna continue on. Now, here's where he set me off, man. We all know what happened to Jalen Carter, the defensive tackle out of Georgia.
Yep.
He was involved in some speeding in the vehicles. I wasn't there. I don't know. So I can't tell you if he was racing or if he wasn't racing. Right. Regardless of the fact, a young man lost his life, a young lady lost her life, and 2 other people got injured. They were not in
God rest his soul, and to the family, condolences.
Without a doubt. Definitely that. Now, these individuals was not Jalen Carter's car. They were not in his SUV. Did he play a role by speeding with this guy, racing, or zigzagging out of traffic, whatever they were doing? I'm not the jury. I don't know what role. You know what I'm saying? Right. He was there. If you want to say he played a role, that's fine. He wasn't behind the wheel to cause the incident. So I happened to click on this dude video one day, man, and he was on this train about how this young brother, Jalen Carter, who's a young man, we all make mistakes when we were young, right? But he on the train on how this dude need to go to prison, man, right? And he's like, he criminal acts and he needs to go to prison. People lost their lives. Man, it was a tragedy, dog. But for you to have the audacity to come on to the nation, I mean, it's your podcast or your YouTube channel. You do what you want to, but don't mix in if the Raiders should take this guy or take food off this guy's table, because at one point he was the #1 prospect. Out of all the draft quarterbacks and everything, everybody at one point before that all happened, they was like, he's the #1 dude in the draft. Would he have got drafted #1? We don't know. It hasn't happened yet. But he just had that generational talent, right? So he jumps on with how this dude should go to prison, how he's a bad character, how he's a bad individual. People lost their lives. And I was like, hold up, dude. Hold up, man. You're taking it too far, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is a young man. Yeah, he made a mistake.
Right.
But you have a whole life to make up for that, man. Yeah. And for I don't know how many followers he has. Let's just say he has 10K. For you to come on and put this in 10K worth of people's mind about this young man who possibly made a mistake. Once again, I wasn't there. Talking about how he needs to go to jail. You're taking his value. You're trying to knock his value down. A young black man at that. Okay. Now, I'm not a racist dude, but I'm just saying, dude, you trying to knock down a young black man's opportunity to make a generational wealth, live his lifelong dream. Also, you can feed your subscribers,
And you
acquire
know,
more
and
subscribers.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but I just gotta say I feel you on that as far as the black man thing, because see, we live with it, bro, and we know secrets that other people, as being black men, that other people never know and never understand. You know what I mean? So when you say that,
Right.
I know you ain't racist, you ain't never been racist. I know. So I just have to say that because you're right. It's like, you know, if anything is poured on us that can tarnish us, it'll tarnish for, because 10,000 people, to be honest, but he's reaching probably 2, 3, 4 million. If I'm being honest with you,
Right.
we got 2,000 people last. We almost had 1 million views. You know what I mean? So, but
Right.
anyway, go ahead. So,
Yeah, so that just kind of rubbed me wrong, dude. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And then he done continue after that. I'm like, okay, I'm done with you, dude. I'm done with you, right? But I watch other podcasters that are other YouTubers that rocks the nation. Shout out to Mount Shillmore, to my boys. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Mitch and Chugs, to my guys, right? I follow their program. You know, I tap in sometime and, you know, give my comments or do whatever it needs to be to be a part of their program to help show some love, not only for their program, but for the nation itself. So recently come to find out this same clown, right, who one of the individuals I speak of actually birthed him in the YouTube game. Dude was almost a nobody until he got to know this one individual. He birthed you into this platform, dude, into this game.
yeah,
Majority of your followers came from being birthed by this one or two individuals. Then come to find out, this dude tried to get their channels taken down, dog.
mm.
He tried to get their
Dirty
channels
back move.
taken down. So I'm like, well, hold up, homeboy. Hold up, dude. You was already out of bounds. We're trying to divide the shield over the car situation. All right. You was really off this planet. We're trying to take food out of this young brother's mouth and his family. Take care of his future kid. If he don't have one now, but his future kids forever, right? Now you come out trying to knock down the goats. I'm like, hold it, dude. I mean, we trying
Look,
to build this, but I'm like, dude, you feeling yourself way too much, dog.
look,
So your boy
you
Uncle L
said
got
three
smoked for it.
strikes. 3 strikes. He was out. You threw up the west side on him, lad. Three
You know what
strikes.
I'm saying? I got smoked for you at that point, man.
Woo.
You a clown, dude. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say his name one more time, and I ain't gonna speak on it no more, man. Wi-Fi Willie, you a clown, dude. You're a straight clown, dude. You're a sucker. You're a buster. You sit behind that camera with your little, well, I'm say little, with your followers. I'm no disrespect to your followers or those people, but you fly by
Right.
there, dude, and you find some type of, what you think they elevate you above everybody else? Dude, you're
Well,
supposed to be a part of. You're supposed to be part of the whole nation, dude. You're supposed to be part of the shield, and all you
right.
do is degrade the shield, man. So as
Well,
a member, as one of the troops in the shield, I have to
mhm.
come on here and defend my honor, dog. The cats I rock with, man, and let it be known that you're a clown, dude. Straight legs.
But let me. I know you're passionate about it, so let me say this. And to Wi-Fi, us here at Chopping It Up with Uncle Lad Robney, we would love to invite you to come on, and you know, whether us with you or Lad with you or you with us, and because you know we ain't afraid of going of away games. Put it that way.
Yes, sir.
And I think a good, you know, if he can explain himself, or if he don't feel like he has to, but at least, like you said, be a man, because it does affect a lot of people out there. I understand people love sports, but you know, there, like you said, there's lives involved too, as far as the young man being criticized. That could end his career. So, but we would love to have you on, sir. We invite you on, or if you want a lad to come on, and you know, I think that would be a great debate. I think that a lot of people, if you feel that way, want y'all comment, and we hope that he does sit. I'll make sure when we send out the rehash of this that we definitely hit him on this and just see what he's about.
Right, right, right. Yeah, and we would welcome that, dude. As I say, nothing personal. You know what
No,
I'm saying? I'm
no,
nothing against you and your family, who you are. I don't know
no.
you personally. You know, my views and my thoughts is you a clown at this point, homie. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And like my boy Robnee44, Robnee44 said, if you like to address it, we can address it, bro. I'm not trying to go hands and all that stuff. I'm not trying to go, the street way. We can have a civilized conversation. We can talk about it. But at this point, you a clown, dude. You're a straight clown, and that's where I'm at with it, man. You personally, I don't think you could defend yourself against me, to be honest with you. I got all the smoke. Well, and as I say, also, what you trying to knock down Mount Shillmore, and you trying to knock down Mitch and Chugs, dude? These dudes ain't even in the NFL. These are average guys trying to do a YouTube channel, trying to build a platform. And as I said, one of them birthed you. How you gonna turn around from someone who birthed you into the business and then just try to knock them down, dude?
Yeah, that's
part of the game
hard.
Is that?
And I deal with a lot of, and we both do with just a lot of things people try to do. And I drink the hate. I really do. I drink it. I don't address it, but I drink it. But I think that when someone like with your beef with him, see, that's legitimate. So when people say things to me that are legitimate, I definitely will text, we'll talk, no problem, and then we'll hash it out, find out what it is. You know what I mean? But I think sometimes when it's something like that, and like you said, I don't want to just be one of the people that I can do a lot of stuff on there, and TikTok, and but I really try to stay away from things that are kind of that could touch people in ways, mental health, things like that I don't find necessarily funny when I know it's going to hit a chord with someone. So, but I see exactly what you said, and I know you, so I know that you're very passionate about it. Let me ask you this, though, my brother, on another end, what do you feel like? Because I know you're a big Raiders fan, I am too, but I've been caught up in the whole thing. But what do you feel about Mr. Garoppolo crossing the bay? Do you think he'll help? Do you think he'll be the same guy? Do you think it'll push him to try to be a better player? I mean, when I heard it, I said, I gotta find him a last thing about this. So, what do you think about him switching from that red and gold to that black and silver?
Hey, real spill, bro. I love it, dog. I love it.
I do too.
And I'm not trying to toot my horn, but I mean, I done commented on other people's programs, and I've been saying it for months. As soon as the season was over, actually, before I'll say a week after they benched Carr, I was already saying I was on the Jimmy train. I was like, man, we need to bring Jimmy in because everybody was talking about Rodgers and can they get money for Lamar Jackson?
Yeah.
And I wasn't mad about any of that. I knew those are some significant contracts. But when it came to Jimmy, my thing was bring him in.
Yeah.
With all the talent they got on that offense, we need a game manager. And people was like, oh, well, we don't need an Alex Smith type there. We don't need a quarterback to shine. We don't need the offense to be about the quarterback.
Efficient.
We need him to get the ball to the playmakers.
That's it.
And that's what Jimmy does.
Yeah,
he gets the ball to the playmakers, man.
Yeah, he's efficient, bro.
So I'm loving it, Jim. I'm on the Jimmy train, bro. Hey, I'm with Jimmy G, man.
Yeah, I like him too. I really like him too.
Man, baby, man, last year I was overhyped. I thought we was gonna be much better than we was. This year I'm gonna be a little more calmer. But yeah, I think y'all stay tuned. I think Jimmy got some good shit in store for the Raider Nation.
I think so, and I think he got a chip on the shoulder, and that's what you gotta need to. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes you need that chip to say, you know what, y'all think I'm done? You think I'm finished? Okay, right. I'm gonna go across the bay. It ain't nothing. I don't care anybody say when the Niners are the Raiders, because like I said, I'm not. I have my reasons for liking the Niners because, like I said, my father-in-law, my dad, they were Niner fans. They passed away. I don't know what to say, but I am a Raider fan. I love the Raiders. I have always loved the Raiders. If it comes to the Raiders and Niners, you best believe I'm going with the Raiders. Don't get it twisted. But my point is that I think there's nothing harder for, and like you said it before, boy, when the Raiders would lose on the Sunday, if the Niners lost, you felt better. You're like, whoa. You know what I mean? It evened out.
That's the truth. That's the truth.
And they feel the same way. That's just the way they feel the same way. They're like, they don't care who else lost. It could be somebody in their division. They be like, they could be number one in their division, but if the Raiders lost, they be like, oh, thank you, Lord. So I think for Jimmy to come over and say, you know what, I'm gonna show you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do what I gotta do. And I think he's gonna work hard. I think a lot of the mistakes he made, like throwing the ball, and I think because you touched on it earlier, that line, sometimes, you know what I mean, you got to get rid of it. And I just think sometimes you got to say, you know what, I'm going to throw it away. just throw it away. I mean, we may lose it down, but I'd rather you throw it away than throw an interception. You know what I'm saying? Or you
That's
know what I
right.
mean? So, and I think sometimes he just feel like, well, I can thread that needle, but shit, you ain't Tom Brady. So,
Thank you. Thank you.
you know, that's the GOAT. Matter of fact, much love to the GOAT for retiring. I never liked him when he was, but look, I gotta say, he like Larry Bird to me. It's like I didn't like Larry Bird, but now I respect this game so much. So.
Hey, man, I tell everybody, bro. Look, man, Tom Brady's a Bay boy. I don't know if y'all know that. He's from the
I
Bay.
do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I ain't got nothing against the man, the myth, the legend at all, man. He's a baller. He's the GOAT when it comes
Yeah.
to quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? He's
Yeah,
the
he
GOAT.
really is.
But,
He
but
really is.
look, I tell everybody all the time until he come out and say that, he come out and tell the truth and say that was a fumble. I
Well,
believe where he's at.
well, you got. Well, you must
The day
start.
he
And
do
you
that,
got to
I'm
see.
gonna be a big Tom Brady fan. But
Hey,
until
you
he
got to
come out
see
and
the
say that was a
video
fumble,
though. Have you not seen the video with him and my boy? He
no.
admits. Yeah, he admits it in the video. What's my boy's name that tackled him?
Did he? I didn't know. Okay, well then, shit, I
Yeah,
love you, John.
they did a
Love
video.
you,
Go
John.
look it up. It's funny, bro, because
Okay.
he said, yeah, it was a fumble, and then he said, see, and homeboy, and they start laughing and hugging, and yeah, it's a good video. I can't think of my boy's name. I love him. I think he's one of the best cornerbacks ever.
Right.
Um,
Why I know this? Jimmy G said it was fumbled. I know he
oh
wasn't
yeah,
there, but he
I mean,
looked at the play. That was fumble.
we know it was like only because it was the Raiders that they changed the rule after that. Like they changed the rule to make. How you gonna change a rule later to make something that happened prior? You know what
Look,
I mean? It's like the rule didn't even
look,
exist. You know what I mean?
look.
So they changed
Well,
it that
well,
afternoon.
well, no, they had the rule, right? But no one in my lifetime I know had ever heard of the tuck rule, though. I never heard of the
I
tuck
never
rule
heard
until
of
that
it.
play. And
Okay, well
anybody
then
out
maybe
there
that's what
talking
it is.
about football
I
never
never
heard
heard
of
of
the
it,
tuck
bro.
rule, bro.
I never heard of it.
Now it may have happened before. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my mid-50s, so you know it could have happened before I was on this earth. But
Yeah,
since I've been following football, I've never heard that call, college or
never.
pro.
In fact, I think the announcers that day was saying, well, it's like one of them penal rules, and
Yeah,
they'll bring out on somebody that you know what I mean. It's like what, like jaywalking or something, bro. You know, come
right.
on. I mean, we know it
Now,
exists, but I did it in front of cops before. I don't walk across it.
right. And now since that game and since that tuck rule ruling, we done heard it much more often now,
Oh yeah,
right? Fast arm wasn't going forward or whatever you want to call it. Now it's more prevalent in being called in the NFL. But prior to that the New England Oakland Raiders game in New England, that Snorri when Charles Woodson calls the fumble,
that's
I had
who it
never
is.
heard the tuck rule, bro.
Him and Charles Wilson got a video. Go check. It's funny, bro. They just chilling and they talking about it. And he tells them, Charles Wilson said, "Come on now, you know that was a fumble." And then they start laughing. But it's a good
Right.
video, bro. I think Tom Brady always knew it was. It was like shit. I got away with one. You know
Right.
what I mean? It's like,
Can't
but
blame you for that.
the
Can't
only
blame
thing,
you.
the only thing that bothered me about that game, and my dad had said it to me, made sense. I was like, because this and that, I was hot that night. They got cheated. My dad was like, "Yeah, I see your point." He said, "But shit, if they don't let them come back." He said, y'all was up 20 something points. He
Yeah,
said,
that's
so
cool.
think about it in that sense. I mean, I was like, yeah. He said, if you don't let them come back,
Yeah, that part.
it could have been, y'all could have been up, 15. You had it in the bag. It was over. And
Yeah,
then you let them creep.
that's true.
But they
But
don't
you
know
got
what kind of cat Tom Brady is. You can't be too bad about it, too, because look what they did to
no,
Atlanta, right? Atlanta was celebrating at halftime.
right.
They thought they won.
Hey,
Tom came back, da-da-da.
that's why it's to go, bro.
Yeah.
That's why it's to go. And can't nobody take that away from him. He worked hard,
Mhm.
he earned that. He is the GOAT, dog. It
He
was
is the
Montana,
GOAT. Yes,
but he
sir.
was
And like you said,
Montana
he from
past
the
the
back.
court. He's the GOAT,
He from
dog.
the yeah guy.
Yeah.
Now let me switch gears with you a little bit. Let me ask you this. I try to say that we talk about a lot of things. I know we usually don't delve too much in politics, but what do you feel about this indictment? And I mean, not and I'm talking about more from the standpoint of we all have, most of us have went through something legal, right? And it is what it is. I mean, you think anyone should be above the law? Because I don't. Because if that's the case, I mean, look, give me back my money from my parking ticket. You know what I mean? So, what do you feel about Trump being, indicted? And do you feel like he will go to prison. There are other charges against him as well, in different states. So, but what do you feel about that? For me, it's a little disgraceful, you know what I mean? And not of the legal system, but for God to have done so much, man, to get you here. Some people don't do half the things, bro, to get to that point. You know, usually you get slapped on the wrist, you're like, I'm done, you know, at that level. So how you feel about that? But
well, you know what? If all the evidence that was presented to the grand jury and they came back with an indictment, then he got indicted, bro. I mean, like you say, no one's above the law, right? I mean, it's just like if he was to get out and get arrested or get pulled over by the police, you know, and you know, you never want to start a confrontation with those guys because they got guns, right? Where we're not supposed to, or they legally got the right to shoot you where we can't shoot you. Right? I'm not gonna get into that. I'm just simply saying that's the fact.
No, you're right. They'll lay you down. They'll lay you down.
And we know some. I mean, I have some of my family. We went to high school with a couple. That's in their force, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not knocking them. You know, that's a heavy job. That's a heavy burden to carry, right? But it always knocks me sometimes when you see them, whether on videos or people refer to law enforcement and they say, well, I'm the law, you know, and technically that's incorrect. You work for the law, man. You're not the law. Exactly. You work for the law. You wasn't born as the law. You was born as a civilian, as an individual who went to school, got some credits, went to the academy and got hired. And as fast as you can get hired, you can't get fired, right? We see it all the time. Look at the 2nd Highway Patrol that just got indicted in LA, in the LA area for beating that dude up. Or well, I don't know if they beat him up, but for restraining him, trying to get him a blood draw for a DUI, and they killed the dude. Got 7 Highway Patrol in LA that's been indicted, which is cool. Because you know that guy was in your custody, you're supposed to take care of him. Yeah, I killed him trying to draw some blood, but that's here or there. We talking about Mr. Trump. So, if the evidence was presented to the grand jury felt that it was enough criminal activity to indict him, then he should get indicted, bro. Yeah, he should come in front of a judge or in front of a jury, state his case, and let the 12 decide it. Now, will he go to jail? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe there's ever been a United States president who went to jail after this. I mean, maybe so. I'm not a historian.
But there's been people in politics we had, not a president, though. No.
Right. So now, will he actually get sent to prison? To be honest with you, bro, I kind of doubt that. I mean, I think he'll get indicted. I think he'll go in front of a judge. They probably won't go to a jury. I think he'll probably just get in front of a judge. He decided to state a case. And at the end of it, I think even if he's found guilty, I don't think he'll be serving any prison time, dog. I think he's going to get a heavy fine, house arrest, you know, probation for, 20 years or whatever. And, I'm not a Trumper, dog. And I ain't got nothing against the Trumpers. I ain't got nothing against that, man.
All, bro. I don't know that, man. I just believe, like, if it had been Obama and he did some dirt, I'd be like,
Right. We all got to pay for our sins. All got to. Hey, look, man, we all adults, man. What they say, you do the crime, you do the time. Right. You can't be afraid of the outcome of you go out and create something, you do something. You know there's consequences to that.
Oh yeah.
You can't be afraid of the consequences, bro. Now, no, I ain't tripping on your pimping, man. You know what I'm saying? You a high influence or a high, money guy. Supposedly, I don't know your bank account or whatever the case may be. And, it probably would have been a little easier, man, just to come out and say, look, man, I'm free, man. I'm sorry to my wife, you know what I'm saying? Whoop-de-woo. But baby was looking kind of, she was looking kind of scrumptious, you know what I'm saying? I had to get a little taste of that.
See, but that shows this ignorance, though, bro, because,
nobody would have been mad. We all men.
But look at that, paying hush money is not a crime. If he would have just went directly to her and said, look, I'm going to give you this $130,000, it would have been nothing. But it was the washing of the money that made it a crime. So to me, it just speaks to, and like I said, I don't try to be harsh on people, but if you dumb, you dumb. It's like, just give her the money, and you don't have to bring nobody. I don't care if you got to meet her late night at a Quickie Mart, whatever. He could just give her the money, and that would have been that. You know what I'm saying? But instead, he tried to wash it. So it's like sometimes you can be too legal. Like sometimes you could, and he lived that way. He grew up, because he'll sue anybody. He'll sue you. And now they came back to bite him in his ass. You be suing people all the time, and then you got caught up now on some shit you could have just gave. It wasn't even a crime. You know,
But
the only thing it would have been, you know, he was trying to cover because he didn't want his woman to know. She already knew. She knew he was messing around with other women. She ain't shocked. So,
but not just that, dog. He had to keep it on the hush because he would have lost some supporters to electing for the president, dog.
but do you
Right?
really
Because
think so?
remember,
Because look at his supporters. They is rabid crazy for him. I don't care what he's done some stuff, bro. Like I said, if Obama would have did, I'd have stepped on. I was like, no, I mean, I can't. You know what I mean? I'd have been like, all right, shit, I love you, Obama, but damn, bro, you know, you start insurrections. You know what I mean? Most because you got to understand these people are. They don't. I've talked to some of them. It's like, wow. You know what I mean? It's like, are you in there? There's some of them that believe that Obama was a president during 9/11. It's like Obama was a congressman in Chicago. He was, matter of fact, a junior congressman. He didn't, you know what I mean? So what I'm saying is that they're not the brightest people, bro. And I'm just being honest with you. Don't get mad at me. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of them are very intelligent. I want to insult some, but those are the same people that I was telling Caesar. You know Caesar, and he grew up with us. And when they had the last elections, I told Caesar, I said, look, bro, because he was worried and this and that. And I said, Caesar, look it, bro. When they start talking about take away people's health care and stuff like that, and you're gonna be the one that got to take care of Nana with a hospital bed in the front, they may say they love Trump, and they probably do, but when they get in that booth by themselves, they were like, shit. And that's exactly what they did, because the same people, they ain't having you take away their stuff. Yeah, they might say, yeah, take away this, take away that. Then they gonna see how it affect them. They were like, nah, I don't know if be all that. That's the same people. You know what I mean? See, because that they only support Trump to me out of race. See, when you're racist and you hate people, you'll do anything. Like, you know, racism. That's why I think we know as being black man. I mean, how many jobs you think you didn't get, lad, even though you did a stellar job in the interview, but the dude across the way was just, Matter of fact, there are two reasons why I didn't give you a job. One, you're black. The other, this brother too intelligent. He may take my job. You know what I'm saying? We got to deal with, like I said, we got to deal with so much. And I ain't trying to be a conspiracist because I don't, if I wanted to, I'd do it on my channels. I'd do all that. I'm just being honest and saying that we get things come at us that's like, you know what I mean? So the same thing for racists. They're gonna support racism, but they're gonna be smart. The smart ones, they're gonna be smart enough to know too that this law is going to be for all of us, and I can't have my Social Security taken away. You know what I'm saying? So,
I feel you on that, dog. I totally feel you, and I hear what you're saying. And you know, I don't know. Time's gonna tell the story, man. Like my dad used to say, time will tell the story. But you know, if as I say, they took it to jury, to the grand jury. The grand jury heard the evidence. They seen what was just being charged with, and they decided to indict him. So.
Yeah,
I think we just gotta let it play out, bro. Just gotta let it play out. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's some serious stuff, bro. I think that people, because we're all speculating, but I think once they open them indictments, man, they're gonna look like wow. You know what I mean? Because this brother and the brother too, he know that he can't just bring some old. You know what I mean? And I think that he's highly intelligent, and I think that. Because we're all, like you said, I love that you, I don't know, because I don't know, you know what I mean? But I think on Tuesday, we're going to find out some stuff. Like, we're going to be like, whoa, you know what I mean? And two other states. You know what I mean?
Yeah, some stuff's going to come out, dog. Once the indictment's unsealed and, and everything hits the fan. Yeah, I mean, some stuff's going to come out that, whether he wants to or not, that probably needs to be explained.
Yeah, absolutely.
Time's gonna tell the story, man, and I'm not knocking on that, man. I don't stand for what he stand for. I don't believe in what he believes for, but that's his right. But I'd be a fool to say he don't have the right because it didn't take away his mind, right? So I'm gonna play it fair, dog. He got the right to feel how he feel, do what he do, and move how he moves just as well as I do.
And that's how I feel, lad. That's why I don't try to. And I tell people, like, somebody was asking me and you about our channel. I said, well, you go on, you'll hear real opinions, but at the same time, we try not to be biased. I mean, we don't want to be biased. I only can tell you why. If somebody sees something other than what I see, okay, you have the right to. There's some things I see, and I just like, I can't act like I don't see them. I can't act like, you know what I mean?
Right.
I can't act like just because it would benefit me or it would make me be the person I'd be like, see, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's it's. I told them it's just one of those things. You got to come and check us out because we're gonna give you the real, and we're gonna give it to you the way we feel. You know what I mean?
Without a doubt, bro. Without a doubt, man. Well, that's the only way we can be, right? I mean,
we've been that way since 12, 13.
Hey,
What?
look, we respect the process. We understand the program. So, shit, we're going to be who we are, bro. We're going to try to stay humble with it and, let you know how we feel.
Right.
As I say, like you say, everybody don't have to agree, man. This life's not about agreeing with everything that everybody do. Life's about
Exactly.
making it through your path and try to make it down your path, should I say, and
And be
try to at
respectful,
least
bro. Be
right,
respectful.
and at least try to take something, right? I mean, out of each segment that we done, there's something you can take and apply. You can throw 95% in the garbage if you like, which is fine, but
Come
take
on.
that 5% and apply it to something that may help you. That's all that really matters, because you're never too old to learn, man. I learn from the youngsters all the time, man.
Me
They
too.
put me up on
Me
the game
too.
and shit that life different now, right? I'm not in that. They're in a different part of the world. I'm in a different part of life. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Than I am. We
Yeah.
all on the planet, but shit, I'm mid 50s. They early 30s. They see things different. Times changing, man. So they move a little different. Sometimes the youngsters say, "Hey, OG, let me tell you this or put you up on this and woo." And I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. So now when I'm doing my thing and I hear something or I see something going on, I'm like, oh, okay, the youngster put me up on this. Let me get my old and dusty butt to the side.
Right. Because you feel me? Because
Really got to move
it's
to the side.
valuable in this
Do what I
time.
do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
No, you're right. You're like, cause look, if they doing this now, let me make sure I get away from this, because this may cause me. You know what I mean? So
right, right, right. Because I'd be standing there looking old, dusty, and stupid. They'd be like, "What the hell was you doing, man? I don't know, dude."
yeah, I have
What the
no
hell
idea.
y'all doing? Appreciate y'all putting me up on it so I can move the hell out the way.
You like, I don't know. Just you know what I mean? I thought people were still drinking 40s. I don't.
Yeah. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know what that. Oh, okay, I appreciate the knowledge, youngster. I always give love and credit. You know what I'm saying? Salute to him, man.
Come
I'll
on.
tell you that.
So, lad, I know you got some stuff going on, bro. Hopefully, let us know, man. And when you, I know you're doing some things, you know what I mean, that you got going on. Is there anything you want to share with us that you're doing
Yeah,
business wise,
yeah,
what
yeah,
have
yeah,
you?
yeah, yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. I've actually got I done put a couple. I done made a couple videos. I got a couple videos in the can. So I'm going to. I know I've been saying it, you guys. I'm going to launch my channel, but I'm actually. I don't know if you can kind of tell. The camera hopefully it's not moving too much with the wind, but I done got me a little stand. I done got me a couple of other little accessories and stuff. Not that all that matters, but just I got things in the works. And my plan was we was gonna do the million show, right? So once we hit the million view show, I was gonna say, okay, I'm gonna drop right after the million view show.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I think I may be still on par with that. I know we're not too far from that. So people, if you please, can you guys share the video? Uh, Let other people know, have people to subscribe, so we can get this going. I have a goal. So once we hit that, I got already some videos in the can. Um, Pretty much the channel is going to be Uncle Lad OD. That's what the channel is going to be called. It's Uncle Lad Old and Dusty, because always you guys see me, right? I'm looking old and dusty.
Well,
That's like
I
this.
had to finally let it grow like you, lad. Just let it
Oh,
be.
right. I'm still working on mine, man. My hair
Yeah.
grows real slow, man. And I got to get a little better too, because I don't know if you can see my darkness is coming back, bro. So I got to get my sugar back under control, man. And like
Yeah. No, I hear you.
my little Lala say, man, you got to lay off the liquor, man. So I'm gonna try to cut back on this alcohol, man, so I can get my skin back right, bro. And
Yeah, we all got something. I be eating my, you know what I mean. So mine is just the sugar itself. You know what I'm saying? But I've been trying to
right,
fight it.
right. Well, I'm working on all that, bro. I'm trying to get back to the health as well, So, yeah. So basically, yeah, you guys be looking out, man. Uncle Lad OD, which is Uncle Lad Old and Dusty, man. That's gonna drop really soon. As I say, I already done put something to work in, got some vids in the can. My show's gonna be a variety, man. I'm gonna come out and give you a little bit of the table. I'm gonna come out with a couple little pieces of a couple little whips I have, nothing super special. I don't put myself above nobody else, but I'm a car guy. So I got a couple vehicles. My first couple vids is gonna be on my vehicles because that gives me some content. I'm gonna go from there to food. I've been taking some trips the last couple of years. I got a couple more trips planned. I'm gonna be giving some tips on trips I've been taking. Maybe could save you guys some money. As I grow my equipment, I'm gonna be doing reaction vids. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we've been talking about doing a spinoff of just me and you, and we're gonna try to do something with some friends and do some
Yeah,
some other type of vids or a podcast type thing. So
yeah.
we got Thad coming in the future. Yeah, y'all just stay tuned, man. Just share, subscribe, share the platform, man. Let everybody show the work we're trying to put in, and man, just definitely leave comments, man. Comments is important because that helps.
Yeah,
That
please,
helps
y'all
get
leave your
to
comments.
the,
Let me
yeah, yeah,
grab.
yeah. Leave comments and hit the likes because that helps us move into the algorithm. See, youngster put me up on that when I was talking to him. He was like, "Look, man, you got to get in the algorithm, man. So you want people to leave comments. You want people to like the vid. I mean, if you don't like it, dislike it. I mean, do something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Prefer you like it though. Don't get me wrong.
Well, a
Prefer you
lot of
get
it
the
too is
thumbs up.
just making sure
But
that you posting and
let's
doing
get us
all
in the
that.
algorithm. So we come up more and more and more and more and more. Me and Robnee44, we've been talking about a logo.
Yes.
So hopefully we're gonna try. We're gonna continue to talk about that. We're gonna try to bless you guys with a logo as well.
Yeah.
Something that and then from there we'll probably try to. I would imagine we're gonna try to do some type of merchandise, right? Once we get our logo right and get a couple of
Absolutely.
people with some
Absolutely. I
hats and
want to do
things
all
or
that.
something. Right, some hoodies. I know you youngsters love the hoodies. So
Yeah. Well,
got a
I
couple
mean, we
things
gotta
going on.
when I'm finding with the shirt. Shout out to Mark Ternowski. Mark T grew up with us. He's done
OG.
CHILLI. He did my hat, and we can definitely have, and there might. I mean, we'll explore other people as well, but
Right.
I mean, it's funny how people know the shirt now and they know my hat. It's like I'm grateful, like what I mean. So
Yeah.
I think we have the avenue to do what we want to do, like as far as getting our merchandising on and doing that. We just got to do it, and I think and posting more because I've been finding that with more posting, like just on this channel, I can't speak other ones. I mean, I only got I got 2,000 people, and there's some people they got like 10, 15,000 people, and they ain't close to 1 million views on a channel. So I'm
Right.
grateful to God for that. I think that, but it's like I try to shoot something every day, and I do it at a certain time. What I'm finding, and I'll help y'all out. 5 o'clock is a great time to post any videos you want to post. I'm telling you, 5 o'clock in p.m. because that's when it's percolating. You know what I mean? So I've been
Right.
finding
Right.
that I've been getting a lot of hits. Then maybe it's just my channel. Once again, like Lad said too, it'd be great. I want people to comment. That's why I try to keep mine on. And like TikTok is different from YouTube. Like YouTube, I can go put something up and I know that I'm gonna get at least 500 people to watch it, at least look at it. You know what I mean? Now, whether they like it or not, I found out, it's the views that really count because if they're seeing people watching your channel, they're gonna push it.
Right.
And I think
Right.
another thing I've been finding out and learning is that I do international. Bangladesh. I got subscribers from everywhere. Like I'll seek them. I'll go find Japanese. Why not? You know what I'm saying? So you get support from everyone. Everyone's doing their thing, right? Australia,
Right.
whatever. So I don't just limit myself to the U.S. You know what I mean? So and then I've been lucky to been able to talk to people that is doing YouTube that have been very successful, and then also been able to talk to people in the industry that have helped me kind of understand the business because I want to act, I want to do comedy, I want to. I mean, when you can do something that just make you feel good, I mean, I'll do a video. I may not get anything for it, but joy. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I feel like God has finally put me in a lane of this is what you should be doing, and so that's what I've said it before, but that's why if I see that I can monetize as well and it can become a business and it get bigger and bigger, I want to do it. I want to do anything I can do because it's for the money will be for the joy of continue to do what I want to do.
Right.
So if that makes sense. So
No, it does. No, it does. And I definitely want to say, I want to drop this as well. I could be wrong. I probably should have wrote it down because I just created it as well. I do have a IG, and
oh yes,
I believe it's Uncle Lad underscore OD. I
yes,
believe. So you guys go check that out. I think I may only have 1 or 2 pictures up there, and one of them is my mock draft. I did a mock draft, a Raiders mock draft. You guys go and check that out, man. Give me some
okay,
feedback on what you think. And I got 2 local cats in my mock draft. I think I got an A for the whole thing on all 7 round picks. So you guys go and check out Uncle Lad underscore OD. I believe that's what it is. On my IG, check out my mock draft. I just have a picture of the total of the draft, not the actual process. And I believe I do have that on there. Maybe the only thing I have on there. But y'all check that out and give me some female feedback on that, and let me know what y'all think about that draft.
And let me ask you, lad, what do you think next season gonna look like? Not just for the Raiders, but across the board. And will Lamar Jackson play football again?
Oh yeah. I think he's playing. That relationship with him in Baltimore, in my opinion, I don't think it's sour. Some people saying that they see him sitting out. He wouldn't come back and play. I think, what is it, 34.9 million? I think they got him on the franchise tag.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't know the guy, but I'm just going to speak and say I don't think he'll do that. He doesn't strike me as that type of character person. I know he's not necessarily happy. Is there collusion going on?
Good question. Good. That's what. Yeah.
Well, let me tell you this: we're going to find out when Joe Burrow and the youngster from what's San Diego's quarterback name? Justin Herbert.
Mm-hmm.
When Burrow and Herbert comes up, their contracts, I believe, is up at the end of the season, or they got to pay them after this coming season. We're going to find out if Joe Cool gets a guaranteed contract and Herbert gets a guaranteed contract. Look, I ain't got nothing against the NFL. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but if those two guys get it as a Caucasian quarterbacks, they definitely with some collusion on keeping Lamar from getting a guaranteed contract.
Well, for me though, Burrow would. I mean, so much for Herbert, I can see it, but I think Burrow deserves. Kid went as a rookie. He still continues to show what kind of beast he is. So, but Herbert, I'm with you on that because that's more like I understand he's good, but where have you really taken? You got to take.
No, I agree. No, I'm not saying they don't deserve it. They both deserve guaranteed contracts. But my point is so.
I don't know if Herbert does as much as Burrow. That's all I'm saying.
Oh no, I hear you. But here's I'm not in the loop. Obviously, I'm not a billionaire. I don't own the team. But here is what I hear, right? So when Cleveland gave Deshaun Watson that fully $250 million guarantee, the owners was upset with the Cleveland owner because they said, dude, we don't want to set a precedent. So we're giving these guaranteed contracts, right? Because I'm not an expert, but this is what I heard. From what I understand is Cleveland had to take $250 million in cash. I mean, not liquid, $250 million and put it into an escrow account. And this isn't, I got stocks or I own so many shares in the team, I'm gonna leverage those for the $250 million. No, they had to take $250 million, pretty much, let's say it, in cash.
Mm-hmm.
Put that in the escrow account, and my understanding is that 250 sits in the escrow account. He's paid out of that, so the owner can't come back and say, "Oh, next season I fall on hard times. I'm gonna pull $100 million out of it." Even though I owe you, no. That 250 that's gone. That's not in his pocket no more.
Oh wow.
So, yeah, that's locked away, bro. Once you have to put it over there. So from my understanding, the other owners, which are billionaires, which I don't understand, dude, you got to be a billionaire damn near to own the team. So. Not all, because I don't think Mark's a billionaire, but he's a $100 millionaire. Well, I digress on that. I'm not sure. I don't know him. I'm not there. So, but as I said, the other owners was upset because they didn't want to set a precedent. So that's why right now, okay, so you got Lamar. Well, if Deshaun got 250, let's be honest. Deshaun Watson is a good player. Lamar Jackson's better than Deshaun Watson.
Oh yeah.
So let's just say you guarantee him 260 million, 270 million, right? So say if a team does that, they have to put that in escrow. Then as I said, you got Burrow coming up, you got Herbert coming up. Now 2 more teams might have to guarantee that money and put that away. And then all of a sudden, you know how it works in the NFL, you give it 5 seasons, all 30 teams is going to be every quarterback's going to have to get a guaranteed contract.
Yeah.
Right? Because now the precedent's been set. So that's why they're saying they don't want to do that with Lamar. They don't want no one, and the other owners aren't. This is how people feel collusion comes in, because the other owners are talking to each other to make sure that precedent is not set. So like pretty much hush that you can't give him a guaranteed contract, man. That's why he hasn't been signed to nothing guaranteed, or at least not at that dollar value. Because now I got to do it if I'm the owner of Cincinnati, if I'm the owner of the Chargers. And don't forget about the brother in Philly. I think he's up next year too.
But what about my boy? And I just like this cat. I think he is probably the best quarterback besides behind Lamar. The cat from the Bills. Oh my God.
Oh
What
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
man,
Allen?
that dude is the truth.
Yeah,
He'll run
Allen
you
too.
over too. He got all I can't think of his name. I love him though. I really do. I think that dude,
Bro, it's a whole list of them.
yeah,
Allen, you know what I'm saying?
it's
The
a good
Chiefs,
crop.
I don't
It's a
like
good crop.
the Chiefs, dog, but the Chiefs were smart on how they did Mahomes' contract. But see, they did that. They worked that out beforehand. See, so they kind of escaped this goat. Now, when his contract comes up, and he still should be pretty young, he's probably going to hit them hard. They probably going to have to give him a guarantee, right?
Yeah,
But all the young quarterbacks coming up, bro. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? I mean, so
Well,
that's why I'm saying they don't want to set that precedent that all of a sudden every team has to guarantee a high dollar contract
right.
for the quarterback position, right? So that's why they're doing this to Lamar. But just to close, because what you asked me, I kind of spun it off onto that aspect. But I think he'll show up for Baltimore if some other team don't work out a deal. I believe the young man's going to show up, bro. And I'm
Yeah.
not taking it out of his pocket because that's not my place. You know what
No.
I'm saying? Or I'm not saying he's being greedy because the man knows his value better than anybody else.
And if you
But
earn it, you earn it.
I also don't think that he's going to turn down 34.9 million either.
No. No.
He may be a little upset, but bro, go get that 34.9, bro.
Hey, he got to make sure
Go
he
get
keep
that
going
money.
to boots up the strip club. No, I'm just kidding. But let me
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me squat down for this one. Wait a minute, dog. I don't know if it's true, but did you hear that supposedly Jimmy G got free sex for life in Vegas?
yes, I heard about that, dog. I heard about that. I was
Wait a
like,
minute.
yeah, they said anytime he want to come, man, he can come. Nigga, when he
Wait a
want
minute.
to come, he come.
Wait a minute, Rob. Wait a minute, Robbie, Fofo. So you know my mind gets tripping when I hear that shit, right? So I'm like, okay, well, hold up, man. You know, I'm rolling. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go to the stove, man. Give me some milk and shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some cookies. You know, I get that feeling, right? We all adults, and you're like, ooh, I'm feeling kind of frisky today.
Mm-hmm.
Look, do we just pull out his phone and say, oh, free sex? Let me do. Hey, you know what? I'm feeling it today, man. You got someone available?
Hey, according to them, it's gonna always be something available for Jimmy.
but how does that work, though?
I know that's
I
funny.
know you
You're
don't
right.
know. I'm just saying.
He
How does
just
it
walk
work,
up in
dog?
there,
You know what
bro.
I'm saying?
It's
Are
like
we talking about?
a buffet, lad. He just walk up in that money like Jimmy here, Jimmy here.
Oh,
I
right. Oh,
thought that was so funny. I'm glad you brought that. I was like, what?
okay.
I read that. I was like, this can't be real, bro. This cannot be
Right.
real.
Oh,
Free
right. So,
movie. Free
so it's
movie.
one of those things. So it's like just swing whenever you want to swing through.
Damn.
No matter if it's 10 a.m., 1 p.m., or 4:30 in the afternoon. Whenever you're ready, just swing through, bro. We got you.
Yeah. Just like that. That's crazy, bro. I know when I read that, I was like, wow. I mean, that takes care of a lot of your issues, don't it? Like, I got money,
Hey,
I got free booty. It's like,
look,
come on,
that's
bro.
it. That's a hell of a perk. But I tell you what, Jimmy G, if that is the case, bro, you better buy you a bucket, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because TMT may be hanging out. You know what I'm saying? You come rolling up in the Benzo, you know what I'm saying, in Lamborghini, they gonna be like, oh, Jimmy G here.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? You better buy you a little hoopty, homie. Turn out
look,
the windows, you know what I'm
what he
saying?
better do now is get get him some Trojans or something. Yeah,
Look,
keep them on you
oh,
at all time.
oh, don't think he may not get an endorsement deal on that, bro. That might be
Oh,
in the
I'm
work.
pretty sure he will. He gonna be the Joe Namath of our era. Remember back in the day,
Huh?
Joe, they was doing subliminal shit back then, but Joe was hitting everything moving. Like Eddie Murphy
Hey,
said, the fish stopped swimming
hey,
when Joe got.
hey, I don't know, dog. And look, as I say, I'm not there. I'm not that man's circle. I don't know, and I ain't trying to start no rumors. So, yeah, I don't
Hey,
say this.
it's out there. It's
Look. I'm just
public
saying this.
knowledge.
I'm gonna say this part though, but don't say it started with me. Don't y'all go out there and say Uncle Ed OD out there, you know, starting rumors or causing problems, man. But I I don't know if it's true. I'm just telling you what I heard. I was walking down the street, and I just, you know, I was passing the grapevine. Somebody was whispering, and I kind of, you know, lifted up my beanie so I could make sure I understood what was being said. And hey, some,
Hey,
hey,
hey, man,
somebody,
but
hey, look,
that's starting to fight with your woman for sure. Like you,
look,
like they offer me. I ain't mad.
look,
You know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean? You know, something
right,
less can offer a fight. You know what I'm saying? To start a fight.
Hey, they they, they, they said that Jimmy's a old dirty bastard fan, dog.
Ah, makes sense. Makes sense.
They say that's on his playlist, dog. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Hey,
they say
hey,
he walking.
he might be a 2 Live Crew, mother. He probably got
Hey,
that blasted too.
hey,
You know what I'm saying?
they say he walk. Hey, I heard through the grapevine. You know what I'm saying? I didn't start this. They just said that, you know, they heard that, you know, he be bumping, he like it raw, dog. So I don't know. Just be careful, Jimmy. We need you to show up Sunday, bro. Okay? Do what you do. Do what you do, Playboy.
But just
They
make
got
sure
good
you
doctors in the
come to
NFL.
work. But
Yes,
you
sir.
know, don't be too tired when you get to work now.
Please don't. Please
Yeah,
don't. You
don't
got
eat
the
too
whole
many. Don't eat too many shrimp at the buffet. Nah.
hey, you got the whole off season, brother. You know what I'm saying? Set it up,
Okay.
bro. You know what I'm saying?
But
Maybe find you a couple good ones and just have them come to you discreetly, so they don't have to see you go up there.
exactly, bro. Don't show up. You got to show up here, like you said, because that's what I
Yeah,
would ask them. Can I get like home, like will y'all like deliver? Because
yeah,
I man, the
yeah, yeah,
mother,
yeah. Go Uber Eats me though.
can look, lad, can you hold dash me? Is what I
Yeah,
hear.
yeah. Go on DoorDash me, man. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
hold dash me.
Yeah. Go on hold dash me, man. Go
But
make that happen.
let me ask you this though, Dub. Do you think, because I know with Lamar and just other athletes as of late, some of them are successful with doing it, but do you think it's wise to be your? It's almost like to be your own counsel. Like I heard a lot of stuff he's doing. He's doing it on his own. He's, you know, I mean, I understand he worked for Too Short and E40, but it's different genres where I think something like that. I want someone who understands legality. Not saying he don't, maybe he majored in it, but to understand some of the legalities of the business while I'm negotiating. You know what I mean? Because I think they can offer you all this money, but then you don't see the little things in it that that may affect you this way. You got to throw this many passes. You got to. I mean, so I'm hearing that he just kind of handling a lot of this on his own. Do you think that's wise? Or I mean, in some areas, and maybe once again, maybe in music, maybe. But do you think in especially because NFL is like this conglomerate, like you know what I mean? So what do you think about that though?
From my understanding, he doesn't have a agent like a sports agent.
Right.
I believe, to my understanding, that he works with his mom on a lot of stuff contract wise. I don't know what her background is at. She could have a business major or something. I don't know, but
Right.
I wholeheartedly would believe in this era, and a lot of information out there. Him being his own agent isn't a bad thing, but I think he has enough financial resources. I will bet you $1, dog, that whatever contracts come across his way, he pays someone to look that over, dog. Lawyers or
That's
whatever.
what I
I'm
figured.
pretty sure he pays a lawyer or somebody to look that stuff over, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he
Even if
does.
it's just a one time, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he pays a lawyer or his financial advisor. You know, I'm pretty sure he pays somebody to. I'm pretty sure it's a lawyer, because you want to make sure that you know all the, like you said, the small things, the
Right.
things where they won't give you your money. So if nothing
Right.
else, you want to make sure I'm going to get my money, and what prevents me from getting my money, right? So yeah, I would bet $1 to anyone that he has someone looks over that paperwork. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
so
That's what I would imagine.
yeah, I would think so, dog. I mean, if not in this time and age, bro. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He seems like a smart kid. I
He
mean, he don't
does.
get in
He
trouble,
really
so
does.
I don't think he would be taking those type of chances, bro. He
Yeah.
don't show me that type of character type person, dog. So I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure someone looks it over.
Well, you know, I say that too because, like I said, I've been, you know, not to beat a dead horse or anything, but I've been lucky enough, like I said, to talk to some people in the industry, and I feel blessed by God that you know, no, that's why I'm more like certain where I want to go because I've heard some backdoor things to look for, you know, if I'm getting into, you know, trying to be a comedian and, you know, act and all so. So people have told me you're going to deal with this type of person, how to walk, how to talk, how to, you know what I mean? Just things that will help you. And it's like, and then I've been lucky to have people talk about some of the legalities of it. Like, you know what I mean? Not just the smooshing of it, because you gotta you're gonna have screws with some people, just the way it is. Now you ain't gotta do no extras, which I would never, you know what I mean? But there's just certain people they're just gonna take a liking to you, and some you gotta know that legality on paper that when you deal with this person, you got certainty, your I's, the T's, and everything else. And I've been grateful for that. So that's why I asked her when I heard about him. I was like, because he's dealing with it. I mean, how old is the NFL? Over 100 some years, something like that. It's old. I don't know if it's that old. I know it's pretty old, right?
Right.
So, I just thought that was very, courageous, but then at the same time, could it be stupid? You know what I mean? So,
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I would say I bet $1. Someone looks over any paperwork that's, especially when it comes to financial, his health, incentives, things of that nature. I'm pretty confident that he has someone looking that stuff over before he signs.
yeah.
So I think he's safe in that aspect. I mean, it's not wrong with negotiating your own self because it's you.
Yeah.
Right? If anybody negotiate better for me than me, now having a sports agent, they may have a little bit more leverage of the tricks of the trade, should I say? How to manipulate GMs or manipulate owners a little bit or handcuff them to kind of force them to lean your way. Maybe so. I would think he's maybe missing out on that. But when it comes to his dollars and the ink that's on the contract, yeah, I'm pretty sure he has someone look that stuff over. I think he's over.
And I mean, and ultimately, you get the last say anyway, right? Like, ultimately you can say, look, you know what I mean? I don't like that, or I do like that, so let's go with it. So once nothing's signed, I think you are always safe until you put your signature on something that you're not quite sure about. So, but no, that's how I was feeling, bro. I don't want to get your input as well.
Yeah. I think he's good. I think he's good. It's, as I say, at this point, I think it's just more of, is there collusion? Is the owners using him to protect themselves? Because I don't think they're doing it to him. I'm not going to make it a race thing. I don't think they're doing it to him because he's a black quarterback.
No,
but I think they're doing it to him because he's a high-profile quarterback.
Absolutely.
What other high-profile quarterbacks coming up to be re-signed? And I just want to think they want to set the standard with him. That Deshaun Watson, as I say, he was an outlier. He got that contract, they screwed that up, but we're not doing that no more. So I think it's just unfortunate it fell on him that on his time. But as I say, we'll see as the season goes on, because I say there's 3 or 4 other quarterbacks whose contracts I'm pretty sure will be talked about as the season goes on, because those teams aren't going to have those quarterbacks hold out. They want to, they probably want to continue to keep that program consistent. And that'll all be discussed most likely as this current up-and-coming season goes on. And we'll see what happens, bro. As I said, if Joe Cool, those are the top 2. If Joe Cool and Burrow gets guaranteed contracts, bro, then I think we have a problem. I think it will be a problem, right?
Well, I think that Bills quarterback, ain't nobody trying. I can't think of his name, but I don't think anybody let him go. You know what I mean? That kid is done. I think he's the best out of all of them. I think his nerves are like, you don't really. But I mean, Mahomes is probably the best. I mean, especially after you win the Super Bowl, you got to go with what you done for me lately. You know what I mean? I'm always with whoever won the championship, they the best. So you know what I mean? But I hear you too on that with Lamar, and I don't think it's racial. I think it's it's money sign. Basically, it's like it could be anybody. It could be if you are, because you got so many things. It's like having a fine woman in the club. It's like she's gonna be the best pick for a lot of people, or at least the most wanted, because she's fine. She is. You know what I mean? So I think that, like you said, somebody could snatch her. So I mean, especially with him being the way he is, which could be a clever move too. It's like, I run me. You know what I mean? This is the institution of what Martin say me. You know what I mean? So, but no, I think the way you broke down, it does. It makes a lot of sense. I think that sometimes I think, what do you think about dealing with family in that way? I mean, I understand. Like you said, I don't know mom's background, but sometimes it's just a negative, connotation on that. So,
right. Oh, I agree with you, bro. I agree with you, man. Yeah, I'd say we're gonna see. Time's gonna tell the story, man. And we just gotta let it play out, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they got the PA out there, and the players association out there. So I'm pretty sure they help Lamar. And we're dealing with millionaires and billionaires, bro. So by hook or by crook, they're gonna work it out one way or another, because what they are not gonna do is let them affect the money that comes in.
Well, yeah, and I think
they're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, and well, especially with his money involved, like switching gears to boxing, Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia getting ready to get it up. It's boxing has turned to this thing where I'm over here, you over here. But when they see how much money they can generate, it's like it's got to happen. I think like Spence and Crawford, I think they letting their time kind of just, which y'all could have made a whole bunch of money and given us what we want, as fans and what they want, because boxers, they different animals, bro. It's like reason why boxers like Roy Jones just fought last night. It shouldn't be happening no more, bro. You know what I mean? But the
Well,
thing
you know what? Did he fought the YouTuber dude last night?
well, no, he was a UFC dude or something, and the dude put up a good account. In fact, he won the fight. He beat Roy. But my point being is that see, boxers, they different animals, bro. Like a football player, when he ready to quit, he quit. Like unless you Tom Brady, right? But I'm talking about the ones who play in the trenches, like play those skill positions. After a while, you don't want to get hit coming over the line no more. But see, fighters, it's just innately in them. You know what I mean? It's going back to the days of when you fought lions. I can beat this one. So I think that the thing in them, it's like that's what made Rocky movies so great. That the thing in them just never goes away, bro. It's that fire that keeps burning even when they pin on themselves. You know what I'm saying? So, but I say that to say this: they let opportunities as far as the money go away. And it's like, what no one's really excited about Spencer Crawford as much as they were. Like, I'm a box fan. I'm excited about it, but bro, another 2 years, I want to see them old brothers in the ring. You know what I mean? It just won't be the same. That's why I love that Gervonta and Ryan gonna get it up. They're gonna do their things. I could be wrong, but I think Gervonta may beat him. But Ryan got a chance. He got a left hand, he's quick, he's fast, he's young. So it does make it a 50-50 fight. But at the same time, like I said, the thing is, they're giving us, especially if I would love to go to that fight, they're giving us this mega fight like back in the 80s. Remember the 80s? Leonard Hearn, even in the 90s, De La Hoya, Trinidad, you know what I mean? They gave us these fights, bro. And I think they're starting to realize boxing gonna die. It's gonna choke itself if they don't. I would hate to see it because I'm a big boxing fan. So.
Right. And that's on the 23rd of this month, I believe, right?
Yes, sir. 23rd, 22nd, one of them. Yeah. So I'll do a little commentary. Maybe we should come on and do a little commentary. And yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't know if we can. I don't know if we can YouTube commentary now. Woo!
Well,
that video won't last too long, bro. Because we be talking, we gonna be talking crazy, dog. They gonna be like,
oh yeah. But I wouldn't go live, bro. But I do like when I was like with Canelo when he lost to Bivol. I knew Bivol enough that. Because I know boxing, I knew Bivol. I said, he's too big for Canelo. He's too skilled. Bivol's like a white Andre Ward. I mean, he's skillful, he's smart, he's intelligent. I understand Canelo's supposed to be, but see, the lie was everybody just see Canelo. And, I don't care how good you is, he was gonna get past that dude. That dude was 175 pounds, and if he fought him again, he's gonna beat him. He's gonna beat Canelo worse. He'll knock him out. Yeah. I guarantee you heard it from me. So when I said that on Instagram, a lot of people, they hit me off my West Coast. They're like, hey, you said this. I said, because if I watch boxing, they're like, I can't tell you nothing about horse racing. I don't know if Beauty from the Sky gonna beat, Justice from, you know what I mean? But I can tell you about boxing because I watch it. So you know what I mean? So it was a hard, call. You know what I mean? So
yeah, well, in Canelo, that he has such a big following, dog. I mean,
yeah,
don't get me wrong.
No,
without a doubt, dog. Well, he didn't have some classic fights, dog, in his career. I mean, and the dude could fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean,
no doubt.
It's just like anybody else, dog. Father Time, man. Father Time don't lose, bro.
Well, and it's limits, bro. There's limit. There's a weight class reasons. You have 175. And then there's skill level. Like when he lost two people. He lost to Floyd and he lost to Bivol. And both of them was easy fights because both of those guys are skillful fighters. They're thoughtful fighters. Some people come at you. They're thoughtful. They only gonna hit you where they need to hit you until they wear you down, and then they just bully you. You know what I mean? So. And he learned a lot from Floyd. He said, you being there and you realize there's tricks to this shit. There's levels. You know what I mean? He didn't want to have to say it, but it was true. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I think there's a lot of great fights, bro. I would love for us me and you to go out to Vegas, just to go out to Vegas and do like a show, like, you know what I mean? Something like that. That'd be great. Just kind of, just do something. You know what I mean? So.
Right. Well, we can set it up, man. One of these, shit, end of this year, early next year or something, dog. That's not, I mean, shit. We go to Vegas once or twice a year anyway. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's what I'm
So,
saying.
yeah, we can set it up, man, and do a little something, a day before, a week before, you know what I'm saying? Because a week, the couple of days of that events, the rooms and everything is going to be sky high prices, stuff.
Well, yeah. Well, I got a little timeshare, bro. That
Oh, okay.
we plan it right. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We
Okay.
might have to go to a little thing for an hour on Saturday. Man.
Right. Call Jimmy up and shit up.
You have to bring Lala, and I'm gonna bring some as home. You know?
Yeah, I got you, brother. I got you. We'll work it out, man.
But yeah, man, I'm glad that we doing our thing. Hopefully, y'all will be coming at y'all when we get the 1,000,000 views. You gotta watch out for Lad and his YouTube doing this thing. Once again, man, we so grateful to SUGA-T. She is amazing, amazing woman.
Hey.
Make sure you go check out her SUGA-T official. She'll be coming back with more shows soon. She has I texted her not too long ago, and she on tour doing her thing, but she will be back. New album. She is crushing it, y'all. And we'll hit y'all with some of the Sprinkle Me stuff. You can go check her out on Instagram as well. And along with DeAndre Bonds again, go check him out, man. Get that shirt. Support that brother, man. He's doing his thing. It's Scully on Snowfall, is it? I'm sorry if that's it. And you also remember him from The Woods. You was Stacy. So yeah, go check that brother out, man. Talented brother.
Okay. For sure.
Well, I'm gonna holler at you, man. I thank you for joining me again, brother. Your insight is always it's perfection. LADD.
Should I hear you, brother? Well, I appreciate it, man. Anytime we get together and chop it up about some good stuff, man. That's what we're gonna do, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna speak our little piece, and we're gonna let everybody else get involved and speak there. So once again, you guys don't forget, please like the video and definitely please drop some comments, man. Whether you agree with what we say, you don't, just want to say hi, appreciate you, brothers. Show some support, show some love. Get in the comments, man. Like my boy, 1,000 HP, 1,000 HP media be saying, get in my comments, man.
Come on, y'all. Show us some love. We about to, even in the rebroadcast, that's even better. We need to, because you can think about what you got to say, and we appreciate it. We're gonna keep pushing, keep doing our thing, man. And last things coming up, and that's just another branch from this tree. And we're gonna move on and keep doing what we do, man.
Yeah, without a doubt, Robnee. And we're gonna do this again, dog. I mean, if we don't do it in 7 days, we're gonna do it in less than 14 days, dog. So we gotta do it again, bro. We're gonna let the things happen in the world, we're gonna absorb it, then we're gonna come back and speak on it.
That's for sure. Well, I love you, brother. You know how
I love you too,
it.
my bro, man. Send much love to your folks, man. To everybody, I send my love, man. Many blessings, dog.
I love you, bro.
All right, man. I'll let you folks, man. You guys be easy, man. Stay safe. Peace.